Well, we're back, and it wasn't as busy as I thought it would be. It says it's 73 out there, but it feels like 93. And they do have some people speaking. They're set up there selling their books. And they have one guy in there talking about, how you can make decisions and, there are so many different realities. But this guy, he was so ungrounded and he knew nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know how he could write a book about anything. The title of the book sounded good, but you look in it and all it's got is scriptures from the Bible, and I mean, it was. And this guy, tried to talk with him something a little in depth of something. Yeah, no, clueless. Absolutely clueless. And there was a lady from MUFON, which I found out they have monthly meetings in Las Cruces now with MUFON. Which she said, there are a lot of people interested in UFOs in Las Cruces that come to the MUFON meeting. So that was interesting. And so I'll, go to that. I'll check it out and go. And the other person, there was the lady there. I can't remember her name now, but she's written a lot of books. And apparently she had a Kundalini awakening and went through. And so that's interesting. And her aunt is, what's the name? That couple that, the very famous ones. I can't remember. Biracial couple. The woman is white and her husband is black. Hill. Last name of Hill. Betty and something Hill was her aunt. So really interesting. And then I was looking at the one book of this person that's channeling the, the 8. And yeah, it's all the same thing. And I said, well, why don't you write a book, on consciousness? You've gone through the whole Kundalini thing. She goes, there's so many books on that already. I haven't seen any real good books on it, but she's got a lot of books on one thing she was going to talk about, but not until 2 o'clock today, and I just don't want to hang around till 2 to listen to her talk. But it was about them trying to repress disclosures and the all of the false things they put out and stuff. I told her all they've done all these times is, they keep putting out these invasion movies and all of that, trying to create fear mode in people. I wish they'd start putting out something positive. So she was really nice. She lives in Florida. And she has experiences, things coming up. So that was interesting. And then when I was there, this guy came up and he's been an abductee many, many times. So that was interesting. He said his abduction stuff started when he was 3 years old. So again, that was interesting, hearing what he had to say about his experiences, etc. And then I walked the whole of the thing, all the blocks of it. And there weren't as many people there as I thought there would be. Now, I didn't see the little parade things or any of that. I didn't see that today, which was fine. But anyway, yeah, it was fine. I got a new free entrance card, which they gave me, and a belated thank you thing because I donated a whole series of the what's it called? The Thing of One, the raw, all of that whole series. It was pretty expensive, that whole series of books. And I had donated it to them and they never sent me the thing. So they gave that to me today and gave me a new card to come in for free. So, yeah. So the other speakers today, one guy was telling me he's going to talk about, he knew some people that were at the Roswell thing, at the crash site and stuff. And then the guy that said he'd been abducted since he was 3 years old, he said his father was at Patterson and he actually got to hold some of the things from the crash site. And his father, I guess, was also an abductee and the grandfather as well. So that was interesting. So yeah, I had enough. They were the ones, and the books, I mean, there's nothing in there that I don't get anyway that I don't already know. But that one guy, I couldn't believe he was so clueless. And you go to talk to him and he couldn't, no depth anywhere. No understanding about anything, and then he puts this book out about how to make decisions, and it was like, nobody knows if there's God or what's God, or like, okay, well, maybe you should take the journey and find out. Maybe. It's like, oh my God. I mean, I could not believe how clueless this guy was. Oh, Betty in Barney Hill just came through. She was really nice, really a nice lady. Again, man, she has a lot of books, a lot of people that she's interviewed that are doing the channeling of the eight and the. But one thing that I saw in there, she said, yeah, that it's true. None of the other ones on the, star beings and stuff, you don't have names. Names are not, it's your energy. People know you by your energy. You don't have names. But people here like names, so they give them names. Oh yeah, I'm talking to, they make up some name. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, you could call them bread pudding and it wouldn't matter because nothing is based on a name. So yeah, it was okay. It's a lot of tchotchkes for sale. It just looked like a bigger, street fair like we have, farmers market thing like we have every week. But it had a few more alien, green alien face things and shirts, t-shirts you could buy. And I don't like wearing t-shirts. Now if they had something with a tank top, then I'd think about it. But I don't like t-shirts. I did buy 2 more tarot decks. So that I did buy. But yeah, that was about it. I know I've been to that UFO museum so often, there's nothing new in there to see. Yeah, it was okay going. I think the most informative thing was MUFON that they have it in Las Cruces. She said they have it in Alamogordo too, but there's not as many people in Alamogordo that go. She said a lot more people go in Las Cruces, which was interesting. So, okay, that works for me. So I'll join the MUFON thing and go once a month maybe. And see what they have to say. I did see a few people walking around in costumes, But, yeah, I mean, it was okay. Something to eat after all because it's just so hot out there and things, so I'll get something along the way, some drive-through thing, or I'll stop somewhere along the way and fix something to eat. why I went early. As soon as they were setting up, I, did my walk around. So yeah, all good.